For today's Cyber CEO episode,
she came in when the market was still really good and hot and strong. And so she got me through that finish line. She was able to just jump right in and manage everything I needed her to do. She pretty much will do anything, with new listings or open houses. But then the thing I really like about her is she'll come up with ideas that I didn't ask her. She's just fantastic.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest coming back to the show. Leanne, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
All right. Now, we're very excited to have you back. What we wanted to do was just to talk to you more about your experience with virtual leverage through Cyberbacker, of course. Now, how long have you been partnered with Cyberbacker so far, Leanne?
I think I hired 𝗙cie back in July of 2022.
Oh, July. So basically going on your first year then, this year, right?
Correct. Yeah, I think it's June or July. I should have looked that up before we spoke, but I know she came in when things were really going crazy.
So if you don't mind me asking, you mentioned things were going crazy. Why did you need virtual leverage in your business, Leah, mainly?
I feel like I was probably juggling 6 to 8 transactions at one time. And I really didn't want to go the TC route. I just needed a little bit of help, a lot with social media, document creation, stuff like that. And so I just needed a little bit of help. And actually, my photographer is the one who told me about you guys. And he's like, you just need to talk to them. And, it's life-changing. So you just need to give them a try and talk to them. So that's how it came about.
Love that.
And so she actually started when I was really, really busy. And she was able to just jump right in and manage everything I needed her to do.
Talk to me more about that then. You mentioned it was a crazy time for you, busy time for you in the business. Mm-hmm. Now, having to integrate someone, be it,
right.
Your Cyberbacker is also virtual. So how did you do it? And being busy and all with the business and now having to work with someone who's virtual during that time?
I think the great thing is before she comes to me, she's with you guys. And so 𝗙cie already knew, about Command and DocuSign. And of course, because she's younger, she's really good with Canva and Instagram and Facebook and everything. So I don't feel like I had to train her how to use Command because she was trained with whatever I wanted her to be trained on. So before I got her, she already could jump in and, manage my documents and okay, this goes with this transaction. These people go with this. And so I found that was really helpful is I didn't have to teach her how to use our systems because you guys took care of it.
Yeah. So you mentioned earlier as well that you have 𝗙cie, your Cyberbacker, work on your paperwork and also social media. Now, when it comes to the paperwork, is that contract to close?
Not really. I'm one who is in charge of my own documents. And I was just telling someone this a few minutes ago. It's like we're doing some really important stuff. And so I am very comfortable writing my own purchase agreements, my own listing documents. So I'll have her load them blank and make sure that people's names are put in and everything. But then I don't want to leverage that away. I still want to be very involved with and so, no offense to people who like to hand everything off, but that's just not me. I'm very hands-on. But then after the documents get signed, sending them to the title company or the lender or the other side, that's totally something she can do. And then, of course, she'll go through to make sure we didn't miss any initials or, that's how we get paid in this business, right? Is to make sure everything goes through compliance. So she's really good at catching everything with compliance.
So basically, she's just right there to add another set of eyes to support you as well when it comes to the document. But personally, you really want to handle those on your own then. Is that right?
I do. And I'm sure I could have her do all those things for me. That's just not something I'm interested in. Even if I was using a TC at my office, I still actually, because they change the purchase agreement every couple months. And so I want to make sure I know about all the changes and I'm on top of it.
So familiar, having that personal touch as well, right?
Right.
Now, you also mentioned social media. Talk to me about that. How does she help you, or what do you leverage to her in terms of social media tasks?
Sure. So she pretty much will do anything, with new listings or open houses. But then the thing I really like about her is she'll do things she'll come up with ideas that I didn't ask her, so I don't know if it's because she Googles stuff or whatever, but I'll say, well, write a caption. For example, for Mother's Day, I wanted to do a business post about Mother's Day, and my mom died just over a year ago. And so I wanted to be real kind of specific about in memory of, anyway, she wrote this beautiful post that I was like, I didn't even write something that good. What you wrote was so much better. So I feel like she's really on top of it. And sometimes she'll log in with me for the day and she'll say, I just thought of this. What do you think about this? So she's real creative. And if, she'll come up with some good posts that I hadn't even thought of. So she knows, I'm not terribly busy right now. And so more than ever, I feel like we need to be staying out in front of my sphere and getting out on social media. And so, we're trying to post almost every day. And I think she's doing a really good job. And if we want to do something on a Sunday, she'll get it ready on Friday and get it set up to post Sunday morning at 10 a.m. or something. So she has it all in order. And then she got my Google page in order. She got LinkedIn up and running again. She got Twitter going. So she's just, she's fantastic.
Fantastic Cyberbacker right there. Now, of course, in any kind of partnership, and now what you and your Cyberbacker have is like a well-oiled machine, right? Now, of course, it doesn't always start that way. You have to build on the partnership, work on the relationship that you have with your Cyberbacker. How did you do it? How did it become something like this, a successful partnership between you and 𝗙𝗍.
I think right the minute I saw her online, I was like, there's something about her that I'm connecting to. And so I think we have real similar personalities, like the way we are with our family and our work ethic. So I think our relationship was very natural and honest. And I can tell her what I'm doing personally, and she can do that as well. So we're very open with one another. Sunday was a day off for her, but she texted me Happy Mother's Day, so I just feel like she cares about me and I care about her. And so it's just a mutual respect we have for one another.
So basically it's like almost a friendship now then, am I right?
Well, of course. Yeah. I mean, I'm old enough to be her mother. So, she's the same age as my oldest daughter. So, but I care about how she's doing in her life and stuff like that. If she had a problem and didn't tell me about it, I would feel bad. If
of course
she had a medical issue or a family emergency, it's like, well, of course, just tell me and we'll work around it, So, yeah.
How important is that? Because the way you mentioned it, it's like being very intentional, wanting to be a part of your Cyberbacker's life as well. How important is that? And let's say not just in a virtual partnership or any kind of partnership.
Well, that's just how I work my life with my friendships and then with my clients. Usually we get pretty connected very quickly. And so then they're telling me, oh, I'm getting a divorce or I'm getting
Oh,
this and that. So I relationship building is one of my strong suits. And I think goes the same for 𝗙𝗎 too. You can't train someone to be good at relationship building. It just comes naturally. And I could see that in her. So I think we're both similar that way. It's just naturally caring for other people. So,
just the perfect match then right there. Am I right?
Yeah. I'm really pleased.
Now, your business has partnered with Cyberbacker for a while now, and there's been successful results, as what you mentioned earlier. Now, can you share with us some of your success stories or any big wins that you've had ever since you partnered with your Cyberbacker? Maybe you have any data or any metrics that you can share with us today, Leanne.
Well, she came in when the market was still really good and hot and strong. And so she got me through that, I guess, finish line. And then, with interest rates going up and stuff, it's gotten a little bit slower. And so I guess, I had my biggest year of my career last year, which I guess she was a part of half of it, right? I almost did 10 million. And as a solo agent, that it was my best year. Now this year, I'm probably not going to do 10 million, but real estate is not a sprint. It's a marathon, so it's about nurturing. And so she's recently gone through all of my contacts on command and, marked everybody for the D2 calling system and stuff. And so she's got me all set up for success if I sit down and, do the way she's got me set up. So, I know sometimes, business goes like this. And so I don't know why these won't stand. So she's just kept right up along with me. And the nice thing is she works for me. And so I can say, okay, I'm going to be out of town the next 2 days. You can check it with me at 8:00, but I may not have anything for you to do. So I'm going to give you the day off as a way to say thank you. So I've been able to give her some time off, which I know she probably appreciates. So
of course,
like any job, you normally get time off anyway. So we've been able to work on that together. So
there we go. Just seems to me that you've already found a perfect match. They're a perfect partner in your Cyberbacker, 𝗙𝗎, and who, by the way, is going to be able to be watching this and listening to this once we have it online. So do you have any special messages or a quick shout out to 𝗙𝗎, your Cyberbacker, before we end today?
Absolutely. She already knows how much I love her and how great she is, but I'm very thankful for her, and she keeps me in check, and she does anything I ask her to do. She can figure it out and do it. And I think we work really well together, and we just have a great common respect. And I really appreciate how she has helped me.
We're very excited to see the continued growth and success of this partnership all throughout the years. And again, Leanne, thank you very much for coming back to the show. Always have fun when we have you here. You have a great day now. All right, we'll talk to you real soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.